That'd be lovely.
I suppose it's not a sample, but it's not much. But it's all you need, isn't it? Tell you.
It's a sample.
Yeah.
You gonna give us a wave, Kev?
Eh?
Give us a wave. Say hi.
G'day guys, I'm Biggest Kev. Welcome to my channel. And yeah, Greg and I went out to that old timers shaft that I've been talking about. We got out there today and took some samples of the vein, and here it all is here. I've got 3 samples to crush and pan and see if there's any gold in it. And it's a fairly big, it's not a deep shaft. It was, like I said, it was probably only about 10 feet, maybe 3 meters deep, something like that. Yeah, but it was a big hole in the ground that they dug. So it's not just a sample pit; it's a serious hole that they've dug. So they must have got something. Yeah. Anyway, we'll find out with these samples. I'll set up the crusher and we'll crush it up and pan it out, and we'll see what we get. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I've crushed it all. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I've got the 3 samples, north, south and east of that big pit I've sampled, the veins. Okay, I'll get back to you once I'm panning out. Okay, pan number 1, and this material is from the south wall, the vein that was in the south wall in that shaft. So we'll see how we go with this lot. It'll be nice to get a few specks. I mean, we're only guessing that that was the vein that the old boys were chasing. So we'll soon see. Anyway, if we get anything out of these samples, the whole idea is to figure out where the gold was. Okay, let's have a look guys. Let's see if we can get a few specks of gold in here. I'm not expecting nuggets, but I'm hoping we'll get a few specks. Oh, I can't see anything there. I'll have a look with the jeweler's loupe, but nothing really stands out. Okay, I'll get back to you with another pan. Okay, pan number 4 and the last pan of the south wall sample, and yes, I've counted 3 specks of gold. One piece I could see without the jeweler's loupe, and the other ones were just fine pieces I saw under the jeweler's loupe, but there'd be more. So what I've done, I've snuffed it up, all the fine bits left in the pan, I've snuffed it up, and at the end I'll put it in the pan and put it under the microscope and just show you the gold. So yes, they didn't dig that big hole for nothing. They were onto the gold all right, but it would have been a lot richer than this sample, no doubt. Okay. The last bit of the south wall sample, and this was the sample that I thought would do really well, but you never know where it's going to be. One of those other samples might be better. I can see some real fine specks of metal up there. No doubt some of it will be metal from the crusher. Some of it might be specks of gold, yeah. Okay guys, I'll get back to you with one of the other samples. Okay, sample number 1 of the north side of the shaft. So the south sample and the north sample are both on the same vein. Yeah, and as I said, I saw some fine gold in that the south vein in the south wall. There's fine gold, and there was one piece of gold I could see in the pan. I could see it. Well, I've got my reading glasses on, but I could see it without the jeweler's loupe. So that's positive. Okay. Let's see if we get anything out of this one. This material is really really heavy in iron. As you can see, my crusher didn't do a real good job. There's a lot of iron in this vein. I can't see any specks of gold there. There might be some super fine stuff there. Yeah. Okay guys, I'll get back to you with another pan. Okay guys, pan number 4 and the last pan of the north side of that shaft. And yes, I'm seeing very fine pieces of gold. I may count about 2 or 3 specks in each pan. So I don't think the old boys left us anything. I think they took it all. Look guys, a nugget, a gold nugget. I wish it was. Okay, let's have a look, eh? See if we can get anything, something decent, so you guys can see it in the pan. My crusher's due for new hammers by the looks of this lot. I can see a piece of gold guys, just up there. You won't be able to see it. With the sun shining on it I can see it. It's only small, but you'll be able to see it under the microscope. But yeah, it's not really what we want, is it? We want some big stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'll do the last sample. Okay guys, pan number 1 of the sample from the east wall, and on the east wall there was a fracture and it was filled with some other material, so I took a sample out of that. It was heavy on iron, So this is the vein, I suppose you could call it, from the east wall. And the vein on the north and south wall was horizontal, straight up and down, and this vein in the east wall was vertical. So yeah, sorry, I got that wrong. Sorry about that. The east wall was horizontal, and the north-south wall, the vein was straight up and down the wall, vertical. Okay, let's see if we can get something out of this one. So we know there's gold in the north and the south samples. So let's see what we can get out of here. I can see some green looking, real dark looking green stuff floating back. I don't know what that is. Looks sort of like copper. And I can't see anything in there. I can't see any shiny bits of gold or anything, but I'll have a look under the jeweler's loop. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys. Okay, pan number 4 and the last pan of the material from the east wall, and nothing. I haven't seen a single speck in this material. So obviously the vein running north-south, that's the one that held the gold. And this is all you got to do, guys. If you're near a gold field, or you're wandering around up the hills and you find some quartz and that, sample it. Take a sample and just see what's in it. It might surprise you. Okay, lucky last pan. See if we can pull out a big chunk. It's all ironstone, a lot of ironstone gravel mixed in with this lot. But yeah, I didn't see a single speck out of the pans I did from this vein on the east wall. Nothing. I can't see anything up there. Looking at the pan now, I can't see anything. Yeah, I'll have a look under the jeweler's loop, and I'll get back to you at the wrap up, guys. Well, guys, that was okay. No big bits of gold, but there is gold there. Fine gold. One piece of gold I could see in the pan. The rest of it was just all fine bits I could see under the jeweler's loop. Yeah, but I'll put pictures up. I've got the pan over there now, drying out, and then I'll run the microscope over it, and I'll show you the fine bits of gold that are in it. So that's in the north and south wall, the vein that we sampled. Yeah, so that's the vein that was holding the gold, obviously. Obviously when the old timers sunk that shaft, it was a lot richer the vein in the center of the hole that they dug. Yeah, and there's no records on it, so we don't know how much gold they got there. Maybe Greg and I could walk a bit further along strike and dig down onto the vein and do some sampling from the top of the vein. Yeah, because it's probably only a foot or so under the surface, the actual vein. Yeah, so that might be another idea that we could do. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching my video and subscribing and hit the like button. That'd be great. Nothing else to say. Gavin, you should have your speaker, mate. I'll send a speaker off to you. Sharon in Tasmania, I sent you a little pendant. Yeah, that's about it, I think, guys. Cheers. That's nice. It's pretty warm today. Yeah, it was a bit cool this morning, but it's warmed up. Okay, guys, thanks again. Take care out there, guys. Stay safe. Be good. And I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully I'm out bush again. Okay, bye for now.